gesture. It's the first crucial step towards our becoming friends.
And you step on her sentiment by losing it. For shame, for shame.
Ha. It's Michelangelo's David. Or at least his butt, anyway.
What's on the front? No. Yes! Boy, you can get away with anything. You stamp the word art on it.
Thank you, Jesse Helms.
Hey. It's our old Halloween costumes. I love this costume. Boy, did I look cool.
What, we were, 13?
Yeah, that was a great year, remember? You were Spider-Man. And me also as Spider-Man. A superhero doubleheader.
Yeah, arachnophobia ran rampant through Brentwood that Halloween.
Come with me now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. Come on, put it on. It'll be a blast. We will be superheroes once again.
No way, this is never gonna fit. Look at this thing, Vin. Can you believe we were ever this small?
Yeah, I believe it.
A movie.
Dr. Howser, would you like to join us?
Hi, Mr. Flynn.
Hi, Doogie.
Julie, what are you trying to do to this man?
What?
He's used to lunches at the Bistro Garden. I think the red flannel hash is kind of a come down.
So, are you going to be coming by this weekend to see Wanda?
Sure. I mean, I was just gonna help her pack.
My Wanda, she's so sentimental. Couldn't let me sell the house without one last look at her room and one more jump on the bed with her little sister. Oh, Dr. Russ, you've made me late again. So are you going to pick Wanda up at the airport?
Me? I hadn't really thought about it. I did pick her up last time. You think she wants me to? Sure, yeah, I'll go. You know what? Maybe we should all go. Maybe just you guys should go.
You know, I wouldn't be a teenager again for $1 million. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye, honey.
On the way.
It's so great to see him smiling again.
Yeah?
Sure. I mean, it's time. It's been a year since his wife died.
I keep thinking this is fate. His old pediatrician retiring, my taking on his patients, including Maggie. She is such a great kid. Just hope Wanda likes me.
Come on, who couldn't like you?
True.
Mr. Boom Bots?
Duke, I got an emergency.
What? What's the emergency?
I'm short.
Benny, that's not an emergency.
Look, I left 3 messages for you, and did you call me back? No. You were too busy running around saving lives.
Well, excuse me.
Dude, I'm having a crisis here. I got a chronic case of diminutiveness.
So, you're 5'2".
5'3".
5'2", 5'3", so what's the big deal?
Yeah, it was easy for you to say, pal. You're 6 feet.
6'1". Okay, look. If you want to talk, we'll talk. Let me sign out first.
13 years old, I'm neck and neck with the other guys. 14, I'm already in the lower half of the class. And by 15, it's just me and Billy Summers. And 16, it's me and Billy Summers again. And then the name-calling starts. Short stuff, pipsqueak, runs, I could go on. 17, Billy Summers comes back in September to school, and he shot up 5 inches. The bum makes JV basketball, me zip. 18, I'm still the same puny superhero I was when I was 13.
But you're doing well in school. You know, you've got a great girlfriend.
Doug, it's a proven fact. The short people do worse in life. They get lower grades, they make less money, and they get more heart attacks. I just want to look, you know, like a man, you know?
I understand, Benny.
But I've been waiting for my growth spurt for 5 years now, and I can't keep waiting forever. Now, you got hormones here to make people grow, right? So show me to your hormone department.
Well, first we have to find out if the human growth hormone would help in your case. We have to x-ray your hand. And if the ends of the bones aren't fused yet, there might be something we can do. Now, you gotta look at this as good news. You're healthy, but the radiologist made it clear the epiphysis of the bones of your hand are pretty much fused together. Sorry, bud, but you're finished growing.
I want a second opinion. Dr. H?
Vincent, I'm afraid this is a fairly cut and dried issue here.
Mrs. H?
Vinny, you have a wonderful personality.
Oh, God, she's resorting to that. I'm doomed.
Well, now, there is a chance that you may grow a little more on your own, maybe a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch.
Oh, so you're telling me then there's still hope?
Vincent, I believe he's telling you to try and accept yourself the way you are.
You know, there's more to life than modern medicine. How do Zen masters sleep on beds of nails? How do people walk across red-hot coals? I read about a girl once whose doctors gave her no hope of ever walking again. And 3 months later, with the help of a spiritual guide, she cast aside her crutches and climbed mountains.
Vinny, that's Heidi.
Well, so it happened. I mean, 500 years ago, people were a lot shorter than they are now. And how did they get taller? I was hoping you'd know.
Well, improved diet, for one thing.
Voila. Step 1, no more junk food. No more Fritos, no more Oreos, no more Cheetos. Nothing ending in O. From this moment on, I am dedicating my life to a 34 inseam.
And
calculus textbook you lent me, unopened, a sweater you left here, and your credit house CD. Do you remember that t-shirt I sent you?
Yeah, sure. See?
I knew you'd like it.
Yeah, well, I've got my stuff. I guess I should go.
Oh, okay, if you want to.
No, I figured you wanted me to.
No, I mean, I don't want you to unless you want to.
I don't want to. Are you sure you don't want me to?
I'm sure if you're sure.
How about I stay another 5 minutes and then we reevaluate?
Okay.
This takes care of your room now.
Be careful with that. My Barbie beach house is in there.
I'm not gonna get this box to the back porch without some food. Who else wants some of the vegetarian chili I brought? Wanda?
No. Thanks.
I'd love some, Jim.
Okay.
I'll get it for you. Here, Dad.
It's funny eating here again. I must have eaten in this kitchen, 100 times?
I can still remember the day we moved in. Remember, Dad? My new room seemed so big, I was afraid I'd be swallowed up in it. Mom laid in bed next to me until I fell asleep. She always knew the right thing to do to make us feel safe. I can still remember thinking, I'll be in this room when I go to kindergarten. Kindergarten seems so old.
I remember looking at the second graders and thinking they were the coolest people in the world.
Okay, Maggie. Haven't you got any homework to do? I'll help you with it.
But Julie always helps me with my homework when she's here.
Oh, but your sister's home now. Why don't you?
No. If that's what she's used to.
Okay. Let's hit the books.
You know that math homework you helped me with? I got a 96.
So, Wanda, what do you think? Should we pack the Yogi Bear glasses or give them the good vibe?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Julie?
What's wrong?
Nothing. She just seems to have made herself right at home here.
Well, is there anything wrong with that? Sweetheart, I talked to you on the phone about Julie. I wrote you letters. I tried to prepare you for this.
Do you honestly not see what's going on here? You have had an awful year. You're in a vulnerable state, and this woman comes along. Do you know how hard it is for a woman her age to find a decent single man?
Wanda.
No. Let her talk. I want to hear what's on her mind.
She's the reason you're moving out of here, isn't it?
No, I'm selling the house because it has too many memories.
Too many memories for what? She's moved in on Maggie. She moves stuff around in our house. Next thing you know, she'll want to marry you.
Well, I hope she does, because I've asked her to marry me.
Mom's hardly been dead a year.
Maggie and I have to move on.
Fine. Then you can move on without me.
Wanda, I know things seem to be happening very fast, but you've been gone a long time.
Not that long. Who am I gonna have left?
I know, you still miss your mom.
I'm so glad you're on my side, Doogie. You're the only one who really cares for me.
under the towel.
Vinny, how much longer is this gonna go on?
Until I'm 5'9". Mrs. Howser. Look at me. Huh? What do you notice? Go ahead. Take a good look.
You can flare your nostrils for a really long time.
A mere 2 days, and I'm already a half-inch taller. I measured myself this morning.
Well, actually, I've read that everyone's a little taller in the morning.
Ah, the naivete of the bourgeoisie. This growth powder is a godsend.
Siberian ginseng, astragalus, and powdered deer antler.
Nothing like deer antler to stimulate bone and muscle growth.
$75? This cost you $75?
Yeah, but it's highly concentrated. Hey, Duke! Guess what? I'm a half-inch taller already. Even your mom remarked on it. This is some growth enhancer, huh?
Well, actually, it's not growth enhancer. It's ginger, oregano, and nutmeg. I took some to the hospital lab to be analyzed.
You're telling me that they lied to me at the space for herbal scented-ness?
Look, I know you probably feel kind of foolish.
And you love it too, don't you? Stealing my powder, hanging out with a bunch of tall guys down at the lab, having a good laugh at the pipsqueak's expense.
Vinny, I'm not laughing at you. I'm trying to help you. You're being ripped off. This time you just lost money. But people can get sick from quack cures.
Well, what do you want me to do? Give up? And just be your short sidekick for the rest of my life?
I'd love to tell you that you'll grow, but you're not going to. You're not. I'm sorry, Ben, but that's the truth.
Okay. Well, listen to me. Next time, why don't you just keep your truth to yourself?
Honey, what choice did you have?
Well, I didn't have to tell him. No, I did have to. I can't just stand back and let him hold on to something that's never going to happen.
That's what makes you such a good friend. If you think a friend really needs to hear something, then you're willing to take the heat.
Hi. Did you Julie said I'd find you out here.
Oh. Now she's answering our door.
Wanda, I don't think it's fair the way you're treating Julie. I know Julie and I like her. She loves your dad, and she loves Maggie, and she really wants to be your friend. There's nothing wrong with what your dad's doing.
I thought you were supposed to be my friend.
I'm telling you this because I am your friend.
No. A friend would be on my side.
This isn't about taking sides. Look, you have to look at this realistically, Wanda. You're 2,000 miles away. You have a whole new life. But your dad and Maggie, they have to get through every single day here. Your dad's gonna marry Julie. He is. And if you don't accept it, then you're just gonna end up hurt and excluded. You can't hold on to the past.
You are so smug. It's so easy for you to say that.
Hey, I'm just quoting you. That's what you said to me when we broke up. And you were right. I couldn't be your friend until I let go of wanting to get back together again.
This is your idea of a friendship. You can keep it.
Hey, I want to say goodbye before you went back to school.
Thanks, Ben. That's a sweet thing to do.
So, seen Mr. Perfect lately?
Somehow I know just who you mean.
Does he ever strike you as, like, just a tad patronizing?
Just a tad. Try unbelievably patronizing.
I mean, the guy treats me like I'm an idiot. You know? Like just this week, I'm using this special powder I bought to stimulate bone and muscle growth. I mean, really expensive stuff. $75 a can. So what does Doogie do? He steals some of it, goes behind my back, and takes it to the lab to be analyzed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the gall.
So what did he find out?
Well, he found out I've been paying $75 for kitchen spices. But that's not the point. The point is he treats me like an idiot.
Vinny, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but you are an idiot.
Yeah, that occurred to me, too. But he just had to tell me. He just loves to be right.
But he was right.
Of course he was right. He's Doogie. He told me I had to give up my dream of being tall.
Maybe you do. Maybe sometimes you do have to let go of a dream.
You know, I once saw this really gripping movie where these people were madly in love and had this crazy dream of getting married. Only in their hearts, they knew their dream could never be. And for one thing, there were 3 of them. But they were French. Anyway, they wrote down their dream on a piece of paper and tied it to a balloon and let the balloon go. And it helped them to let go of their dream. Pretty stupid, huh? So we're really gonna do this? Okay. All right, here's my dream. I want to be tall. I want someone to say, hey, could you reach that for me? I want a girl to rest her head on my shoulder. I want to be 6'2", with long, wavy hair and very full lips. A lanky guy. Intimidating. A towering hulk of a man. Hell, I'd settle for average. So long, dream boy. Okay, now you.
I want my family back the way it used to be. My mom, my dad, Maggie and me. I want to go to bed at night and hear my parents laughing downstairs. I want to wake up in the morning and hear my mom humming while she makes the coffee. I want to walk up the front path in the evening and see lights inside and know my whole family is together, waiting for me to come home. Goodbye. If you ever tell anybody about this, I'll kill you.
Then shoot you.
What? Who would I tell? I mean, you guys are my best friends.